Um, I think they came out and they hit us in the mouth. We knew that they're, with a team like that, they're going to come out firing. And I think we settled down after that first drive. Got, so to speak, got the jitters out and were able to play pretty good defense after that in the end of the first half. So. Yeah, it's just doing your job, being where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there, and we saw it, in a lot of positions today, and it just happened to, be that play in the first play of the second half where it busted out for I don't know how many yards, too many, touchdown, but it's something that's easily fixed with practice. We're going to see that on film tomorrow and be able to correct it going forward in this next week. Yeah, they came out and scored right away, and we were able to hold them to field goals after that, and we were feeling good. You never count yourself out of a game, no matter what the score is. It's just not who we are here. You're always in the game until the clock strikes zero. But yeah, we came into the halftime, made the adjustments we needed to make, and we were prepared going back into the second half. One game championship season. Unfortunately we're 0-1 in this season, and we're going to move forward and be 1-0, look to be 1-0 next season. But you can't think like that. Otherwise, that's how you get into a losing mentality when you start to think like what you used to think so far in the past. Like this was a one-game championship season, and we unfortunately we're 0-1 in this championship season. So we're going to do what we can to be able to come back next week. We got one week guaranteed left, so let's go make the most of it against a team like Wisconsin where you got so much on the line. Mm-hmm. I think they when you play teams like top 5 teams in the country, top 10 teams in the country, there's no room for error. And teams like the Ohio States of the world, the Michigans of the world, you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize off it just like that. They have the players to be able to turn minor mistakes into explosive plays, and so they have that explosive. I mean, their running backs are great, their O-line were great. And they've got those explosive receivers out there and a quarterback that can get them the ball. So there's a very, very small sliver for error, and they're able to capitalize on things that we unfortunately didn't do well tonight. I mean, it's been mentioned. Obviously, going into this week, the whole focus is just going to be on getting the Axe back. Or keeping the Axe rather, but we obviously know what's at stake and the history behind our rivalry games and our rivalry trophies. So we know the history that's been there and what has and hasn't been done. But our focus is just going to be on being 1-0 in the Wisconsin season and keeping the Axe in Minneapolis.
What was the coach's message you got after?
We exactly what I've been saying. We're 0-1 this season. It's you never go into a game, you go into every single game planning on winning, and unfortunately we didn't this week. We didn't win. Obviously we planned on it, but we didn't win, and so we're going to move forward. We're going to learn from the film. We're going to move forward, and this next game is the biggest game of the season because it's the next one. So we're going to look to be 1-0 in it.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, they're really well coached, and they're really good. I got to give a lot of credit to them. Coach Day and the rest of the Ohio State team, they were really good. We have to execute better on offense, and a ton of respect for them. Yeah, I trust my guys. Every play, I trust my guys. I feel protected every play. Like I said, though, they were just really good. They're a really good football team. And yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we definitely thought that we were going to come out and just we believe we were still in the game.
Can you walk us through those 2 turnovers?
Yeah, the fumble was that was 100% on me. I got to have 2 hands on the ball when I step up in the pocket, and then the pick, the alley made a really good play. Really good players. I got to put more on that throw, but the alley he made a really good play.
That kind of surprised you that you were coming
Yeah, for sure. I mean, not really surprised. I knew the look. I knew what I was getting. Like I said, he just made a really good play.
Is it hard, given the fact that there's 3 losses, I know you take it 1 week at a time, but is it feel like 3 in a row?
We're focused, 1 game at a time. We're 0-1 in the, Ohio State season. Time to go 1-0 in the Wisconsin season. We as a team, we don't focus on, this is our 3rd straight loss. We're just 0-1 in the Ohio State season, and time to go 1-0 in the Wisconsin season.
What do you draw from Wisconsin last year going forward with this year?
In terms of
Your play, what do you have to take into that game?
Yeah, we just got to know as a team that it's on the line right here. This is a really big game for us. We're going to go play our best football. Huge game, but nothing. Whatever happened last year happened last year. It's a new year, new team, and we're ready to give it our best.
What's the challenge with the running back?
Yeah, I mean, next guy's got to be ready to play. You never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to be able to play, who's not going to be able to play. It's just I have faith in all the guys, and so does the rest of the guys on the team. Doesn't matter who's in the backfield. We're confident that they're going to make the play. They're going to know their assignments. They're going to be able to know what to do.
Or 2 4th downs in less territory, kind of plotting to, or kind of trying to politic to go for it?
I trust whatever the coaches want to do. They're really good at situational football, and I trust whatever decision's going to be made. And yeah, I have trust in them.
How do you feel like you need to kind of get the team turned around quickly? Because obviously we're at
Yeah, I mean, there's no more excitement or there's no motivation for this game against Wisconsin. I mean, it's Wisconsin. It's a rival. It's a huge game. But we're going to be focused on going 1-0 in that season. Not make it any bigger than going 1-0 in that season, but for sure, I mean, we don't need any motivation or any factors that drive us. We're gonna be really driven and motivated just because.
all right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.